Hello friends, Intuitive Rene here, bringing you your daily tarot reading for today, Saturday the 3rd of April 2021. And today I am working with Angel Tarot cards and I'm working with the Roots and Wings Oracle. I think I'm going to work with this one over the next couple of days because I do so love it. Let's get it out of the way. So let's take, they are incredibly glossy and they are incredibly large, but let's, hopefully I don't blind you too much with the glare, but let's see what message we have for today. So what is the message that Spirit have for us today? What is important and significant for us to know? What guidance and inspiration can we get for the day ahead? For Saturday, for Saturday, the 3rd of April, 2021. Okay. Cards are shuffled. I'm going to cut the deck there. And let's draw two cards from here because they are quite big. We have got the Chariot, nice. And we have the 9 of Air, awesome. Okay, I'm going to move these out of the way. So what we have here is the Chariot, which is a Major Arcana card, and Major Arcana card, oh my word. And the 9 of Air, which in traditional tarot is the 9 of Swords. Okay, I'm going to shuffle the Roots and Wings, and let's get a card from the Roots and Wings as well, just to add to it, and then we read it all together. Okay, let's have a look and see. Whoops. Roots and Wings, what message do you have for us? What guidance and inspiration do you have to add to the message we already have? You know me, I'm such a bad shuffler. Taking that one over there. Oh, it's the same one that came out. All right, so we've got quite an interesting reading today. So that is the Death card, but it does not mean death. It means change. It means moving in a different direction. And I say that again because we've got the Chariot card here. So the Chariot card is the card of movement. It's the card of focused. It is Archangel Metatron. So Archangel Metatron is saying, you know, we need to stay focused. We need to stay focused on where we're going. We need to stay focused on what we're doing. Just to read you the little message at the bottom here, it says an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. So today, please know that people are noticing the movement, people are noticing the progress, people are noticing where you're going and what you're doing. So we have got a black horse and a white horse, and there's definitely movement and progression. I just love the big angel wings. Whenever the Chariot card comes up, it says, okay, we acknowledge the progress, we acknowledge the journey, we acknowledge the movement, but also the Chariot card is saying to focus on what you're doing. Don't just assume that the horses know where to go. Don't just assume that the chariot is going to make it. Don't just assume that everything is going to be easy. You need to be conscious, you need to be participant, you need to be aware, and you need to be active in the journey, in driving the chariot and moving it forward. But we have to understand the achievement that we are accomplishing and what it is that we are accomplishing. The 9 of Air, as I said in traditional tarot, that is the 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords is often, it's often the card of worry, stress, and anxiety. The message at the bottom here, it says expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, and sleepless nights. So it's interesting how we've got the Chariot, which is the card of movement and action and adventure and progress and all of those kind of things. We then get the stress and anxiety card, and we also get the Death card. This Death card talks about change. We have to understand that in our soul's evolution, there is no such thing as death. There is just transition and change from one state or one form to another. If we look at the Chariot card is the card of movement, okay? When you start your journey, you're starting at point A. When you complete your journey, you complete it at point B, okay? When you are at point B, you are no longer at point A. Therefore, your existence in point A has died, has ended. All right? I know it's a big concept, but let's see if we can get that across. So that's what death is. It is symbolic of change. It is symbolic of progress, of movement, of forward momentum. And this is what we need to understand. The stress, the anxiety, the panic, the fear, that the self-fulfilling prophecies that you are stressing about, the things that you worry about, you create, you attract, and you bring into your life. The Chariot is saying, let's be focused on the positive. Let's be focused on the big goals. Let's be focused on the big things that we have around us. Okay, the big changes and the big opportunities that are coming up for us. Be focused on not where you were, not where you're going, the journey itself, the progress that you are making. Don't always expect the worst, because if you expect the worst, you will manifest it, you will draw it, you will make it happen. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to expect the worst, but we need to understand that change is inevitable. We need to understand that, who you were yesterday is not the same person you are today. Every day you are growing, every day you are changing, every day you are achieving more than you did the day before. And that means that yesterday is done, yesterday is over, yesterday is complete, yesterday has died. Today is a new day, and tomorrow hasn't happened yet. The Chariot is saying, let's be focused on the here and the now. Let's be focused on what action and activity you are busy with right here and now, because that's the only one that really matters. Don't expect the worst. Don't be so fearful. Don't always think the worst is going to happen, because if you are stressing about something, that's what you're manifesting. That's what you're attracting and drawing into yourself. And we need to understand that life is all about evolution. Life is all about change, transition, and movement away from things that weren't working for us. Because again, Chariot, I want to read again the bottom: an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower. The self-discipline and willpower is what you need to overcome the stress and the anxiety. The self-discipline and the willpower is what we need to allow the change, the endings, and the cycles to transition. But you need to be focused on where you are with what you're doing and what's going on in your life. So friends, whatever it is that you're stressing about today, whatever's got you a little bit anxious, whatever's got you a little bit concerned, whatever's occupying thoughts, whatever's occupying energy, time, and space in your mind, just notice it today and ask yourself, is it necessary? Is it relevant? Is this something that I should be worried about? Is this something I should be focusing on? Or am I stressing and worrying unnecessarily? And if you are, let go. Let it go. Move on, move away from, and just let it go. Don't feel like you have to hold on to everything. Sometimes it's very freeing to just let go. When your hands are so full and so heavy and so tired, when you just let go and let things drop, it's okay. All right. Friends, with lots of love and blessings from my heart to yours, until we connect again, take care.